maybe headed towards military base right now. But BTR, as well as D plus Kia, even Horror Esports is already inside the safe zone.
But in Yasnaya, we have 3 different teams actually sharing Yasnaya now. We got JDG, we got A1, and Horror Esports on the other side. On the elimination feed, looks like it's rolling right now. D plus Kia go up against Thundertalk Gaming. A1 taking out Resolution from JDG, and ASI8, they're coming in, they want to join the party.
And it's a good thing that, A1 Aero Esports came in with a complete set of players, right? So they do have a chance to score points this time around. But for ASI8, just like that, in an instant, they got 4 points on their team. Now, Horror Esports, they are the ones a bit far from these 2 teams, JD G and also A1. So Sinister is the one cooking up the nade here. Would, of course, try to flush them out. But are they ready to go for that aggressive push? Because if they expose themselves, if they cross to the other house where JDG is currently staying at, that could lead Horror Esports to knock them out.
Yeah, and if we kind of look at the movement of Horror Esports, they send No Fear on the other side of the road. So they're going to play the sandwich game right now against these 2 other teams. Horror Esports, they're closing in onto them, but waiting for the commotion to happen before they come in as a third party, perhaps. Or if they see somebody overexposing themselves, then they might take the shot. So far, A1 not making the big moves, except for the first elimination by Hitman early on against JDG, and JDG with 3 players. Well, even more so. If you only have 3 players and you're surrounded by 2 different teams, then you might expect them to play a bit passive.
At this point, yes. Okay, so far, JDG is, they're not making any moves just yet. A1 still waiting for Sinister's go signal, I guess. But he is still cooking up that nade. Though, No Fear, however, was able to reposition himself effectively. I think Horror Esports right now will go for the pinch here. They would love to surround these 2 teams and just maybe put them within their sights and just get lucky with the shots. If they can shut down any player coming from any of these 2 teams without exerting that much effort, then that could be the best way to win the fight.
Yeah, and thanks to the position of Horror Esports now, sending 3 players to the other end, they have 1 player looting. But speaking about the 1 player, we're going to see the 1 player from Weibo Gaming now on the 2nd floor against RRQ. And we have Napeko with his name. He's cooking it up. Lobs it onto the 2nd floor, and it's going to be a straightforward knock by Napeko. Picking out JZX, and they will secure their first point.
Yeah, Napeko, you don't want to face this guy inside the battlefield. The IQ is just amazing. But anyway, for Weibo Gaming, oh man, they entered the game with only 2 players, and now we're looking at the sole surviving member, which is 779. But I don't think he has any first aid kits at this point. And he's trying so hard to win the fight, but he is no match up against RQ, who went in for a charge. Went in for the charge with 2 players or 3 players from RQ.
Yeah, there was at least 3 players earlier on, right? So they had the numbers against Weibo Gaming out. But JDG, QZQ, saw Sinister just right below him. And now pressure's on to A1 to try to save Sinister.
Okay, again, you should be able to extract information, and that was a good play coming from QZQ. He was able to spot Sinister and where he was staying at. Okay, but there was a good smoke coming from the side of A1, trying to save Sinister at this point. But that was a bit reckless on the side of A1 Esports. Obviously, JDG will eventually find out where Sinister is. That position is kind of exposed, to be honest, not just for JDG, but for Horror as well.
But now what's going to happen to Sinister? 50% of health left, and the rest of A1 still not making the moves. Is Rowdy going to try it? He's the closest one to Sinister right now. Pop at smoke and go across maybe. But there we kind of obvious. But if you kind of look at the angle for QZQ, it's like the distance is not that big. They could probably make a run for it to save Sinister.
I don't think it would be a smart move, for A1 to revive it. Okay. But that Storm was able to make it happen. Okay. That was such a brave thing to do and high risk, I can say. Again, saving Sinister at this point, especially getting exposed to two teams. I mean, this is obviously a Mexican standoff, right? And one wrong move can mean your demise in this situation. And A1 Esports just risked it all, to save Sinister in this situation. And JDG right now was put again at a disadvantage because out of these three teams, they are the ones only playing with 3 players.
Well, Nigma Galaxy is now playing with 3 players with the fact that the IGL Rauf have been eliminated by NS Red Force. So that's going to be one elimination elsewhere. So far, no follow-up yet. But we're going to get LGD on the elimination feed right now. And baby, taken out, eliminated just like that.
Okay, again, no aggressive push coming from all of the 3 teams here. So let's head on to LGD Gaming. This time, 1 elimination point. And now, okay, one of them just went in for the charge up against A7. Unfortunately, was a little bit exposed to A7. And now the battle has begun between these 2 teams. The exchange is happening back and forth. Trades running between these 2 teams. A7!
Oh.
Okay, man, it is not good at all coming from Alpha 7. And LGD amazingly won that fight.
Yeah, they came, they saw, they conquered. It was just that quick. And Alpha 7 eliminated and number 14 with 1 elimination point this round. The final blow came from Afu from LGD. Looks like LGD is still in this to win it. 5 elimination points now for them. Circle-wise, it's going to be an okay circle just on the outside of school. A lot of high ground around this area. And the Potato Hill, one of the key high grounds taken by Vampire Esports.
The time has already run out, for the 3 teams in Yasnaya. I mean, RQ, they have a chance, if they're gonna go in for a fight in Yasnaya as well. They could come up from behind Hora Esports and maybe, maybe score some points. But then again, for those 3 teams that we just mentioned a while ago, the fight needs to happen. They need to settle the score because the zone did not favor them at all. So one of them maybe will make it out alive from that Mexican standoff. Now, witnessing BTR at the moment, they haven't put up any scores just yet, but an altercation might happen up against the Paskia. We can see that Rataz. Okay, I think this is a backward Satar. Okay, just trying to kind of reposition himself, scouting the area, trying to check out at which angle would work best for BTR. And just look at that. Okay, getting back to what is happening between the Mexican standoff, Sinister was able to get inside the building this time.
Oh, waiting for Rowdy to join him, but Rowdy gunned down by JDG. From the second floor, it's going to be QZQ again, doing what he did earlier on. And now they're looking for Sinister. Sinister's on the outside. QZQ takes a lot of damage. Switches to his AK with a jump shot, knocking him down. And the JDG eliminates Sinister. Now, A1, only 1 player left.
Okay, man, and that is it, I guess. I mean, was Rowdy the last player? I think we still got one more. Okay, he's inside the building, and Hora Esports, I think that was the cue for them to join into the mix here. And they're hunting down this last player coming from A1, which is, of course, Hitman. And JDG obviously just waiting for the right opportunity to kind of go in and, go for that fight. But Hitman seems to be working out just fine. I mean, he is all alone in this situation, but he was able to shut down or gun down one player coming from Hora Esports. And there you go, another hit coming from Hitman. Unfortunately, that was the end of the line for him. And Sky, I believe, was the one who made sure that you're not coming back from that one.
Oh, nice follow-up by Sky earlier on. If he didn't do that, then it would have been pretty difficult for Hora Esports. But now, Hora Esports, they had to manage JDG. JDG, they saw the elimination feed. They're trying to take advantage of their situation, not allowing them to reset. And JDG, they have infiltrated the building where the 2 players of Hora Esports is at.
A little mishap there coming from the side of Sleepy. I mean, I don't know if he saw that. He had a little problem with handling that recoil coming from that AUG. hence not putting down that one player that crossed that building. So missed opportunity right there, and now Horror Esports is paying for that expensively. Sleepy, no fear. Only the two remaining members of Horror Esports still inside the game. JDG was able to score some, and let's see who will be winning the fight. But the time again is running out. They need to finish this once and for all.
Yeah, they have to do it quick though, because the Blues on top of them. No fear will be gunned down. Looks like JDG, they are fighting back. Only Sleepy left for Horror Esports on the other side. He's cooking up his name while the other members of JDG, they're recovering themselves so far. 5 eliminations for JDG. But
no.
From the top, Sleepy again puts him to sleep, but one more to go for Sleepy. Sleepy's pretty low himself.
Yeah, he needs to heal up. But then again, since the fight really started early, they didn't really have the chance to pick up some resources at this point, and now they're paying for it as well. I mean, QZQ's about to go down in just a few seconds. I mean, he only has those band-aids. I mean, that's not gonna be enough, to patch himself up. So let's see who will be the last man standing at this point. But I do have, I do believe it's gonna be Horror Esports at this point. And there you go, Sleepy with a UZ kill. Horror Esports survives the altercation, but can they last long though? I mean, we are just at stage 3 here.
Well, we need to see how will Sleepy survive this one. But like what you said earlier on during the show, Sleepy is an important player for Horror Esports. And whatever that he did earlier on, that not only allowed Horror Esports to win the fight, but now they will continue to survive and they will play this game. For Political Vibes on the other hand, Doc dancing around in front of RRQ surrounding him, but it is Zul from the other side knocking out GenForce.
It's amazing how one can still knock down players with that tight space right there, and Doc just made it look easy for us. But anyway, Norpeco unfortunately got shut down by Top Design coming from 4Miracle Vibes, but what an exchange though, because Tops was also gunned down. But 4MV continues to fight at this point, even though they have 2 players on the ground as we speak. But 4Miracle Vibes still tries to put down Beatty with a massive spray, and Refus was able to do just that.
Oh, nice long range there by Refus. But yes, it's a Top and Doc right now. They're on the other side. Okay, Cavalry should be on the way. While Rongsim Red Force coming in with DZ. One need to secure that elimination point. He's scouting out for Doc. Okay, sees Doc right in front of him. Top will be revived. And Refus is going to come in. And Refus makes sure that Beanie will not survive.
Oh no, okay, here we go. Anis or Red Force trying hard to survive this round. Obviously at this point, I mean, they do have casualties already from the game, so it's a little bit of a struggle coming from their side. Okay, we still got 3 more of them. Okay, so I think they're safe for now. Although 4Miracle Vibes is staying right at the edge of the circle, but Federales, man, he just got shut down permanently by D plus Kia.
And the rest of D plus Kia looking for their next target. Trial gets chips though. Now Fabian looking for his next target, but lots of nades sent across onto them. And Mr. Mysterious Trial, whoever he is, he's out of nades now. He only has 6 smokes, but he's prepared. Now with his Bison together with his M4. And he shifts his side over to the other building. But Johnny, okay, this is another new name here. BTR, seriously? Now you have Johnny? Really? I hope he's a Bravo.
Right. Okay. I'm thinking of a good movie reference with a character named Johnny, but I'll try that one again later on. BTR Trial. Man, I think he's going to be passing this one because he's out of the game. So is Johnny. So BTR, I guess, is that the end of the line for them? Yes, so. And just look at that. They didn't manage to put up any points.
No elimination points at all for BTR. Oh, wait a second. They scored 1? Okay. Gotta check that back again. But anyway, still BTR eliminated. Now we are at the top 7 teams. With ASI8, we have a UZM here all alone at the foot of this hill. Probably doing a bit of scouting work. And trying to get the audio cues of whoever or how many people there are on top of this hill. Nigma Galaxy is the team on top of him.
Okay, 7 teams remaining. Stage 4 in a wrangle. Oh, Thunder Talk. Not having the best of time just yet because Camel just took, advantage. That they were a little bit exposed, trying to get into their vehicles, and they were gunned down by Vampire Esports, hence putting one elimination point under their belt. Unfortunately, though, for Tony K, he's back in the lobby, chilling all by himself because the rest of the team is still here in the game. 6 points, however, from the side of 4 Miracle Vibes, and amazingly and surprisingly, Doc is the only player that wasn't able to put up any points so far. But the game is not over just yet, so let's see if he can score one for himself.
Let's see if Onses can score this one against Lolo.
Lolo.
Lala? Lolo. Okay, interesting. Anyway, Lolo now pressure by the blue. And then Nate said by Onses will not connect. Onses will continue to put pressure to Lolo. And that is it.
Oh.
Pretty straightforward by Onses. Vampire Esports will eliminate Thundertalk Gaming.
You know, Lolo in Tagalog stands, translates to grandfather.
Oh.
Just want to say it. Yeah, Lolo. But anyway, more men come from Vampire Esports as well as Camel, currently knocked down on the ground, courtesy of tops again of 4 Miracle Vibes. I mean, these guys are on a roll here.
Oh yeah, 6 right now, looking for their 7th. But Onses gets away. The chase is happening though. Now Top will be on the Onses race. Onses gonna go, and it's going to be Tops together with his other teammates. Joe was the one to land the final blow on the Onses, and with that, 9 points already for 4 Miracle Vibes.
And again, I mean, this guy's definitely on a killing streak here. 4MV is waving their flag, flexing their muscles, and banging on their chest for this round, ladies and gents. I mean, 9 elimination points is a great number onto the scoreboard. But okay, final 5 teams remaining. We've got D plus Key on the board, and they seem to have the best chance of scoring the WWCD, followed by 4 Miracle Vibes. So 2 teams that we just spoke of, they still have the number advantage compared to NS Red Force, ASI 8, Enigma Galaxy, who only plays with 3 of their members. It's going to be a tight competition between these 5 teams, but I think it's going to be Enigma Galaxy versus D plus Kia first and foremost.
Oh, but first it's going to be ASI 8. Joel again. 4 Miracle Vibes knocking him down. And 4 Miracle Vibes, we can see them over the horizon that they want to finish up the job. As for ASI 8, they're not in the circle yet. The moment they move forward, there's another team waiting for them. Yeah, the rest of 4 Miracle Vibes is waiting for them. Playing the gatekeeping role right now. Looking pretty hard for ASI 8.
Okay, I thought it was Enigma Galaxy and D plus Kia that would go head-to-head first, but okay, it's ASI and 4 Miracle Vibes. And you're right, I mean, 4MV doing a great job so far, gatekeeping ASI at this point. But from the kill feed, it's D plus Kia Enigma right now, having the back and forth straight over to the north side of the circle. So let's see if D plus Kia can aggressively take down Enigma Galaxy. But Doxy of NS Red Force, oh man, he is on his knees and was sent back to the lobby by Reflex of 4 Miracle Vibes.
Oh, and now they're on the rampage. Somebody stop this, guys. 10 elimination points now for 4 Miracle Vibes, looking for more. Huzaifa on the other side, now currently knocked down now inside the blue. But Top doesn't want to let that point go, and he wants to make sure that point still goes to 4 Miracle Vibes. Wow, we were looking at that. D plus Kia eliminated number 5 with 5 eliminations themselves.
Okay, here we go. All right, back to the ball game. 11. Oh man, 4MV. I'm telling you, they're making a statement right now. Even if this is just the night of champions, they would want their fans to see just how good they are inside the battlefield, and they are not stopping at all. They're like wrecking balls in this competition. They knock down player after player after player, just proving their dominance after this point. 13, and they're not stopping at all.
And now they're looking for their next target. The next target is probably going to be Enigma Galaxy. I'm sure they saw the smoke. It's a matter of how they're going to make this entry on the Enigma Galaxy. And Enigma Galaxy, they're playing with 3 players. Let's not forget about NS Red Force. They have 2 players somewhere else as well. So who might be the next target for 4 Miracle Vibes? At this point, Enigma... Oh, wait, is that a deliberate... Nate, I'm not too sure, but it definitely hurt Redox a lot.
Oh yeah, and it did not come from their enemies. So I think it's a friendly fire, so to speak. But okay, okay, here we go. Here's the situation going to be. It is, I believe, NS Red Force versus Four Miracle Vibes. Perhaps because Enigma Galaxy is already outside of the zone here, so there's a need for them to get inside. But I think they're going to be sticking it at the edge of the circle. So 4NV might choose to take that compound out of the hands of NS Red Force, just to make sure they have that advantage, all that advantage to work out from in their team.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best spots. But at the same time, they need to manage Enigma Galaxy with 3 players on the outside of the circle. One of the players within the circle right now, Arwen, is drawing attention towards himself against Four Miracle Vibes. Trying to take out Tops from afar, but Tops still very, very slick behind this rock. No damage out to him at all.
I haven't seen Baron played just yet, but okay, since this 4 having the best momentum so far for Four Miracle Vibes, so I guess they're not gonna change the lineup just yet. But anyway, Doc sees an opportunity, and of course you've always got to seize it. 4MV scores yet another point for the team. Enigma Galaxy down with 2 casualties, so it's a 4v2v2 at this point, and Red Dogs, oh man, he's not having it. Oh, he's a little bit exposed to Four Miracle Vibes, and again, Doc taking advantage of that situation, and I think 4MV right now flexing their 15 elimination points.
You know what? At this point, I'm already imagining like memes, right? All the other teams are like screaming, "Mommy, mommy, keep them away from me." Four Miracle Vibes, no, don't keep them away. And now Snowix will be the next target. Wow, and that's Red Force. You can see that they are not moving a muscle. They're like, okay, you guys can take them out first.
Oh man, it's a beastly performance coming from 4MV, and you can see that Jal is trying to just go around and scouting the area and just trying to flush him out so that he'll expose himself to the other members of 4MV. Now we're looking at 16 elimination points, down to 2 teams, 4v2, and it's Red Force still trying to make it happen, or at least doing a lot of things to survive this round. But unfortunately, XZY just got knocked down, and Doc, coming for the last player, which is TZ, went in for the molly. Oh, TZ does not hit Doc with the final blow, winning the WWCD for 4 Miracle Vibes. And what an end, I can say. It's a double-digit score, not just a double-digit score. I mean, we're talking about, what, 17 points for this round?
And as long as they were on screen, to the best of my memory, none of them were knocked even once. That was crazy for 4 Miracle Vibes this round. Insane. This is 4 Miracle Vibes playing Ultimate Royale. Just going around looking for targets.
Oh man, these guys are making it look way too easy for us. Like Mongolian, these boys are cooking, right? I mean, 4MV. 2 winner chicken dinners for day number 1 of the Night of Champions. If you remember, if you tuned in late, okay, they scored the first winner chicken dinner in Erangel, and now they just got another chicken dinner in Erangel. So I guess the best performing map for 4MV would be Erangel.
You know what? If I was 4 Miracle Vibes at this point, my personal team target would be to score chicken dinners in all the maps that they are playing. Like, if there's 4 of them, they want to take home 4 chicken dinners just to make themselves look good.
And also, I want to point out the fact to Mission Control that I did say NS Red Force is playing.
Oh, yeah.
I told you.
And it came close.
But yeah, they came close. It's okay. Top, however, bagged the most kill points and just really proving to show everyone that he is still the GOAT player in his region.
Yep, and I love the way they synchronize with themselves. And if you kind of think about it, right, and we were to look at how their gameplay is, they're very seamless. Like, they get a knock, they go in. Like, they scout, they found information, they go in. Like, it almost feels like they have no hesitation at all. Everyone's so well coordinated. Everyone's looking at the same target, and everyone just has the same objective. Like, they're not split in terms of their decision making. This is just 4 Miracle Vibes at their best.
Yes, exactly. And everyone seems to be carrying their own weight, which is, of course, the most effective battle strategy you can ever have in any tournament. And For Miracle Vibes is showing us just that. I mean, the confidence of the individual players in For Miracle Vibes is just amazing. And again, this makes it, all the more exciting for the fans, for the PUBG mobile enthusiasts, that we've got so many things again to watch out for, not just for Miracle Vibes, but for all of the teams in the competitive scene.
And there's no way we can compare players of For Miracle Vibes against anyone else in this round. We have to only compare a player from For Miracle Vibes and also another player from For Miracle Vibes. Doc and Rufus, same amount of eliminations, damage not too far as well. Assist a little bit more for Doc, but yeah, I mean that's cool. That's cool. Still, I mean, you can't have like the same for everything, right? So Doc, yeah, numbers wise, he does have a little bit of edge against Refuse, but who cares? They're teammates anyway.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the only competition they have is themselves, right? But yeah, what a great performance again coming from For Miracle Vibes. We also have to give recognition, of course, to NS Red Force, D plus Kia. I mean, they did try their best to survive that round, but it was a different, like, it's a champion play coming from 4MV, and it's not surprising at all to see Top here as the most valuable player. I mean, 6 elimination points, 653 damage output all by himself is again a stellar performance.
And who needs utilities? Who needs utilities? If you want to be the MVP, who needs utilities, right? This guy just goes around just run and gunning. Don't even need a single nade. Don't need a single smoke. And he's still able to bring in 6 eliminations.
Yeah, they came out guns blazing, The trailblazers of this round definitely is For Miracle Vibes. And if we're looking at the stats here, Rifus Dog